Good day and I love you, and welcome to the Daily Dose for Friday, February 21st. I'm Heather Peterson Lockhart and I am the Chieftess. I want to tell you guys I love you. I really, really love you. I know it's really hard for everyone right now. Life lacks comfort, doesn't it? It's like it lacks comfort, it feels like it lacks reliability, it lacks stability, it lacks surety. And with Uranus and Taurus, we're in a brand new time where nothing feels familiar. Nothing feels like we have any experience. And that in itself is uncomfortable. Because most of us can get used to a shitty way of living. We can get used to running a shitty track where every time we round the left corner, we hit our elbow and bump our knee. But you know what? Every morning you hit your elbow and you bump your knee and you're like, damn it, I hate that part. But you get up and you bump your elbow and you hit your knee and you're like, damn it, I hate that part. And then you just keep going through it and you stay on the same shitty track because it's comfortable and you have experience and there aren't any surprises. And even that familiar comfort is no longer working. It's no longer comfortable because we're tired of hitting our elbow and bumping our knee on the shitty track. And so what used to be good enough is no longer good enough, is it? When I work from home like today, I'm working, I'm making nutrition plans. I just made a beautiful bracelet. And anyway, so when I'm working here and I haven't even got dressed yet, I'm sitting in my lounge clothes. I drink things throughout the day. I drink kombucha. I drink my healer tea, right? Well, when I'm here, I pour them in these really festive, fun cups. Like I have these really weird wine glasses with like animals on them and like little nature things and snakes and butterflies and all this random weird crap, right? But they're really fun glasses and they make me feel like I'm celebrating when I use them. And before I used to only use these type of things like when people came over and I entertained and it was like a festive experience and it was entertaining for others and stuff, right? Well, I'm learning that this Uranus and Taurus and with Chiron and Aries for the next 7 years, where everything feels like it's jacked up and not good enough and ugly and we should just start over and shut up and waste away and die in a hole and eat a worm. All of that. None of it's comfortable. None of it is fun. So I'm learning to reinvent my comfort, right? With Uranus and Taurus, I'm reinventing my comfort. And so I'm doing these silly little things like drinking my kombucha out of this silly little wine glass with all this stuff over it throughout the day in my pajamas because it makes me feel celebratory like a queen when I'm home working in my jammies, right? I have these funny little, my mind's eye, I go all sorts of places in my imagination. And so at times I go to brand new planets where I've never been before. Right? I know nothing about the systems on this planet. I know nothing about the innate physics on that planet. I know nothing about how the planet, its creatures work. Nothing. I don't know if I can breathe there. I don't know if there's any gravity. I don't know how my form will respond, how my biology will balance or not balance. And so the second I'm there, I start looking around and everything is new. And I'm thinking, I wonder if I can breathe here. I wonder if it's air. I wonder if there's water. Maybe there's water in the air. I wonder if I can stand. All these different things. Is there life here? Is there all these different things, right? I know nothing. I don't assume anything. It's brand new. It's all starting from the beginning, right? And in my mind's eye, I collect information as I go. And based on the information I collect, I decide how to conduct my experience. Well, I'm deciding that Earth is a brand new planet and that I'm going to gather information so I can decide how to conduct my experience because that is the truth. There's new energy on Earth. My God, it's beautiful. And it allows us to bring in more goodness, more happiness, more balance, more love, more connection, more communication, more abundance, prosperity, wiggles, giggles, good food, and all the good stuff in between. If we believe, if we cultivate it, if we allow it to be so, if we celebrate a new way of living, if we allow our belief system and our behavior to foster and, what's the word I'm looking for? Not perpetuate, but make this happen, right? So I don't want to prejudice the new energy and all the changes and my lack of experience as bad. I don't want to say it's bad. It's a brand new planet. There's brand new stuff. In my mind's eye, I don't ever step on another planet and be like, oh, it's bad, it sucks. I have no understanding about whether or not there's air here or what's going on with the innate physics and systems on this planet. Yep, bad. I'm just going to label it right off the bat. That would be so silly, right? Might be my favorite planet with the most fun systems, with the most fun stuff. Maybe there's no gravity and I get to turn flips and my hair spins around my head. How much fun would that be? Can you imagine such a sight? Right? Well, maybe I get to do that on Earth today. Who's to say? I could do a cartwheel. I could do a cartwheel and remove gravity and my hair would spin around my head for a second. That's funny. That's awesome. That's such a child response. I love that I just did that. I absolutely love. And the trident in my forehead when I laugh. There you go. Now you'll see it. I love that that's where my mind went. That if I want to remove gravity, I can do a cartwheel. You know? That's where we got to go with Uranus and Taurus, especially during this dark moon cycle. The dark moon is in Aquarius right now. The moon will be new in Pisces on Sunday morning. And it's time to just let go of all the limiting beliefs and behaviors and bullshit that we've been existing in. Not living, existing. That's what this Pisces season was for. Sagittarius season gave us the vision. We got to see what we were capable of. We got to see what we could do. Capricorns, we're laying it down. We're making it happen right now. And stepping into Pisces season where we get to live our best life. Right? So I invite you today to number one, decide that Earth is a brand new planet. You don't know jack about her systems. You don't know jack about the way things go. You don't even know jack about you and what you're capable of. With that freedom, reinvent yourself. Gather information. Decide how you're going to conduct your experience based on that. Not based on the past, not based on your lack of knowing, not based on your discomfort and dis-ease with the current situation because you've never been on this track before. Be thankful that we're not doing the same thing, bumping our elbows and we're not doing the same stuff, right? We're not in the same scenario, in the same ties. We have new freedoms. I forgot where I was trying to go with that. I'm thinking about two different things at once. Number one, decide that Earth is filled with possibilities today and you don't know what they are and you're going to learn brand new. And number two, reinvent your concept of comfort. Decide that comfort can be in everything. I find it comfort to wear baggy clothes before I get dressed. I usually am dressed and showered and before I do the dose, and today I'm not because I'm working from home. So this is a comforting way for me to handle my day today. It's comforting that I have a homemade glass of kombucha in there and this frilly little silly glass that makes me feel celebratory like a queen in my jammies, right? It's comfortable that I have essential oils diffusing right now and a smell that comforts me and helps me calm down. And with all this comfort, I keep telling y'all, I'm choosing good beliefs. I'm choosing good behavior. I'm showing up to life. Do you know? I'm getting all preachy. Coming from a recovering addict, alcoholic, whoring, cheating, stealing, thieving, lying, self-hating, self-depreciating woman, the fact that I'm showing up to life as a Capricorn right now when it's hard to breathe and I have no idea what to navigate in front of me and I'm not denying, conquering, smashing, or ducking out, I'd say that's a miracle that each and every one of us is capable of. Our card for the day is obstacles are detours in the right direction. That's beautiful. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow on the Daily Dose.